You're listening to an Airwave Media podcast.
Recorded in Chicago, Illinois, with your hosts, Ken, Matt, Neil, and Jeff. This is Triviality.
Hello, and welcome to Triviality, the game where lack of seriousness meets a little bit of knowledge. Here in the studio with Matt and Jeff, my only two friends.
We're only allowed to have two friends at a time.
Mm-hmm.
And it rotates week to week, apparently.
That's right.
Which is really awkward for me, because
Yeah.
then I have to pick only one of you.
Neil is somewhere. I think we'll get into that a little later after we introduce our guests.
Yeah, we have to get some clues first and kind of break the case down.
But Jeff, I gave you a little cliffhanger earlier about why I'm a cowboy now. Did you hear?
You're a cowboy? Not just that you line dance, you're a cowboy?
I wasn't line dancing. So last night I went two-step country dancing, which if that seems out of character for me, you're right.
I have a question. How attractive is this person?
Anyways,
Nailed it.
no comment.
Moderately. It has to be at least
I
moderately.
went with my climbing friend. Yeah. Anywho,
That's a weird way to put it, but okay.
I climb.
Oh, okay.
Not
Not a euphemism.
No.
Wonderful.
So anyways, yeah. Let's get to our guests. We got a full
We're
house
already
today.
getting to the guests. We do have a lot of guests. We got to get to them.
Mm-hmm. And we got to find out where Neil is too.
Oh, that's all very important. Why don't we start with the players today? We're doing Pub Triviality, and we need all the help we can get because my brain is fried today. Joining us first is an Oakland 5 supporter. It is Mike Cherpak. How are you today, Mike?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Glad to have you back.
Yeah, why don't
Yeah,
you
it's
tell the
been a
folks at
while.
home a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you've been up to.
Yeah, I'm coming from Pittsburgh, like a lot of the people that you hear on your podcast for trivia. Don't know why we have such a high density, but we're all out
Pittsburgh
here.
loves trivia. It's true.
And yeah, I live out here. I work in retail, so, great time of year for me right now.
Oh yeah,
Going into busy season.
it's coming.
I left
Yeah.
that behind.
We're
Matt left it
transitioning
all
from spooky
behind.
to Christmas, so.
Yeah, that's always a hard one for me, transitioning out of spooky time. But we're glad that you made it here today, and thank you for helping us out with some answers. Hopefully there's lots of Pittsburgh-related trivia today.
Mm-hmm.
Joining us also is a rules guy impersonator. It is Mel Brent. How are you today, Mel?
Hi, good, thank you. How you guys?
Very
Good.
We are still doing good.
Quite lovely to have you back
Mhm.
from the future.
And you're
Thank
you're quite clearly from our second most listening country. Second or third?
I'm pretty sure Australia is a larger
They passed
constituent than
Canada?
Canada.
Take that,
So-
Canada.
Take that, Canada.
Or if you're Canadian, tell your friends and we can boost those Canada numbers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
go
get a-
Canada.
Yeah, let's get a little podcast listenership war going between Canada and Australia.
Yeah, that's be a very cordial war. Mel, tell the people a little bit about yourself, where you're from, what you do, all the good stuff.
Sure. I am from Ocean Grove, excuse me, in Victoria, and I'm a paramedic and I work in Geelong. And
Go Cats.
I have, yeah, boo. And I have have a couple of kids and a husband, and we're going to Japan tomorrow. So that's what
Oh,
we
fabulous.
do.
Very lovely.
That's what we're up
Fabulous
to.
all around.
Just
Did
so
you
many
just,
good
Yeah,
did
things.
you just
thank
boo
you.
the cats? Who do you support then?
Melbourne Demons.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
Geelong, they won, didn't they? Were they the champs this year? Were
No, they
second?
were not.
They were the runner
Everyone was pretty depressed around here.
Wasn't Brisbane in it?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
My
the
team
Lions beat the
that I
Cats
don't
this
pay
year.
attention to was in the playoffs, so go Hawthorn.
Don't forget the Swans, Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Yep. And revolutionizing the great swan song call of the Sydney Swans. So.
Honk honk. All right, so now that we got all our players, let's get a host. We'll call one up right now, see if he answers. Oh, he did. It's Taylor Cook, our rules guy impersonator. You're hosting today. I hope you have a game ready for us.
I do. Thank you, Matt. I do have a game ready. Been trying to put this one together. I've had this theoretically ready for a long time. Realistically, I put it together in the last few days. But yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, theoretically, I've written so many games over the last couple weeks. So
Right.
We heard that you got a telegram by wire from Neil
Yes.
stating
I was,
where he was because we weren't
yes.
sure.
Yeah, I was corresponding with him this morning. He reached out to me, informing me he wouldn't be available for this evening. He's actually decided to branch into some gonzo journalism, Hunter S. Thompson style. He's actually spending this time of the year. He's spending a week in the gritty underworld of Santas and elves as they prepare for the upcoming holiday season. Since his way into things is usually through film, though, he figured he'd try to find that toy warehouse from Jingle All the Way as a starting point. So he's just searching around whatever city that's based in. I think San Francisco, maybe.
I believe the Big Show worked there. I don't recall.
Yeah.
I was worried he joined Vice and was doing like psychedelics in the Amazon rainforest or something. So
I mean, that might be the next logical step. Who knows at this point?
I'm glad to hear he's just checking out the toy factory. Anyways, today's going to be a pub style game, which means... What does it mean?
It means there are no rules.
There are no rules. Tables are allowed. Chairs are allowed. If you find a chain under the ring for some reason, why would that even be there?
Who knows?
I don't know, but you can use it.
Stop signs, whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, stop signs. So
it's all legal.
We're going to play as a team.
No count outs.
Taylor, our favorite dentist, take it away.
Oh, thank you so much. I will do my best, and good luck to everyone around. I don't know how hard this game is going to be. I didn't really play test it. I never really play test my games, so I guess we'll find out. But hey, the more minds, the merrier.
Yeah, luckily we're a team of 5. So
yeah. So round 1 is all the categories are going to be quotes from I Think You Should Leave. They aren't really going to have to do anything with helping you answer the question. I just thought it would be kind of funny. So question number 1 in the category of I gotta figure out how to make money on this. It's just too good. In 1970, actress-producer Tippi Hedren and writer-director-producer Noel Marshall aspired to make a big cat movie, which was by many accounts a big mistake. After 11 years, $17 million of their own money, and at least 72 injured cast and crew, the movie was released, grossing only $2 million at the box office worldwide. What was the single word, onomatopoetic title of this movie, which has since been referred to as the most expensive home movie ever made and the most dangerous movie ever filmed?
So I've seen this. It's a riot. It is insane. There were many injuries on set. I believe Tippi Hedren got gored. So I know this one.
By the large cats?
By the large cats, obviously. You can just tell how uncomfortable everybody is the entire time.
That's why they usually have animal handlers on these sets.
Mike or Mel, have you guys seen this, or do you know it?
I've never seen it, but I'm pretty sure I know the answer. I've heard of this. I've just never seen the movie.
Yeah, go for it, Mike.
I believe this is Roar.
Yeah.
And Roar is correct. Yeah, Neil said that you watched this with the Shake Boys, Ken?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay.
That's some real insider info right there.
But yeah, the movie...
I can't talk about exactly what that is.
The first rule of Shake Club.
Shake Boys, he didn't talk about Shake
kind of
Boys.
privileged information, but...
He didn't elaborate. It was just a PS at the bottom of the telegram.
That's really funny.
If you ask questions about it, they'll come and shake you down.
But I thought this was kind of funny. Yeah, I heard about this movie too, and actually, like Mike, I haven't seen it. It is on my short watch list, but I saw that so Tippi and Noel were married, and they got divorced after this movie. He never directed another movie after this. They jointly owned like somewhere around 600 acres of land near Magic Mountain in California that they sold to fund the movie. She auctioned off her own fur coat gifted to her from Alfred Hitchcock to fund the movie as well. It's a pretty insane thing to read about.
You would
the
think
Wikipedia
after
page is wild.
30 injuries, you're like, you know what? This isn't going well.
If you wanna
29 injuries.
If you want to imagine what it's like to see this movie, just imagine a full-grown lion walk into the studio now and start interacting with us. Our discomfort is their discomfort.
That's the whole movie.
Yeah.
That's the movie.
Wow. Yikes. Probably the reason we started putting the kibosh on some animal usage in movies since then. But all right, well, on to question number 2 in the category of Jamie Taco keeps stealing my lines.
If you say them faster, then they're your lines.
Who said them? Who said the lines? All right. In 2008, as an effort to cash in on the quadrennial hype from the Summer Olympic Games, the food brand Ortega ran a TV advertisement for their taco products starring 3 U.S. Olympic gymnasts. In the ad, the gymnasts sit around a table discussing their favorite products, with one regrettably remarking, "My taco's the best. I love Ortega's taco sauce. It makes my taco pop." The quoted gymnast had just won 4 medals at the 2008 Games, while the other 2 did not compete despite being a part of the silver medal winning team at the 2004 Olympics. Who were these gymnasts with a combined career 8 Olympic medals? Name 1 for half points and all 3 for full points.
All right. Gymnasts.
2008 was Beijing.
Mm-hmm.
I can name exactly one
Oh,
American
she's got
gymnast.
one.
Just one. And if it's
Not
not Simone
necessarily
Biles,
from this.
I don't know who it is.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
Simone Biles would have been.
she would have been a little young
a toddler.
at the time.
But usually they're very young in the Olympics. it's 4.
Toddler is a little too young.
Could she be 4?
Yeah, it's possible.
I think the youngest Olympian to ever compete was like 9 or 10 years old.
Yeah, maybe.
That was back in the
Yeah.
the
Back
first.
when it was like they were smoking
The child
cigarettes and
labor
doing the
days.
uneven
Yeah,
bars.
no, this is like the 1896
Okay.
games or whatever. But
So who do we got? We got Nastia,
Nastia Lukin was the
Lukin?
first one that
Do you
came to
think
mind
that
for
was
08.
correct?
She was definitely on the American
What
team in 08.
about this one? I'm doing the face.
Michaela Maroney.
Yeah.
Was Maroney on 08 or was she the ones after?
She might have also competed in London. She was younger at the time. Nastia Lukin for sure was in Beijing.
All right. Let's go
Um,
Nastia Lukin,
Michaela Maroney.
Michaela Maroney, and the one with the darker hair.
Yeah, you mean the one I can see her face?
Mike,
I'm totally
you
blanking
got
right
a
now.
pen up. Do you know some of these?
I don't think I know them for sure. I was just going to guess Sean Johnson because I think Sean Johnson would have been
Ooh,
about
that's a
08.
good one.
Forgot
Sean
about
Johnson's
her.
actually good. I think she was in 04.
Okay.
I think. Do you think that Ortega made her taco pop?
That
I don't know.
That sounds good to me.
So is that the one we're gonna go with first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are any of these
So-
answers right?
All right, so you are going to get half points here. Sean Johnson, Ortega did make Sean Johnson's taco pop. She was the quoted gymnast. I did not specify gender through these because the other 2 were actually male gymnasts. They were
We don't know them.
They were the twins Paul and Morgan Hamm,
Okay.
who now do color commentary for. I just remember watching them a lot as a kid. I was glued to the 2004 Olympics. So.
I can't name a single male
Yeah,
gymnast.
tacos.
That's
and
fair.
Twins.
Hey.
Not even the one who was on Dancing with the
I
Stars
don't
last
remember
season.
his name.
Someone
Gymnast?
listening is going to know the answer to this question, and
I
to
guarantee
them,
it.
I say thank you.
You know, people love the Olympics.
Real
But-
vault pommel horse fans.
Yeah.
Rings
I
are
do,
also crazy.
Oh, they're
do
very
recommend-
talented. It's insane.
I do recommend looking up the YouTube video for this ad. It is still out there. It's just very funny because I don't know who was writing it. It might have been Neil, actually. I don't know. This could have been around the time.
Probably Neil.
Yeah.
It sounds like something he would do.
In 08? Yeah.
College age Neil. Yeah.
He was ready to party at the Pita Pit.
All right. On to question 3. Triples makes it safe. Triples is best. The 2 players with the most career hat tricks in the NHL are, unsurprisingly, the Great One and the Magnificent One. Wayne Gretzky scored 50 hat tricks over 20 seasons, and Mario Lemieux scored 40 over 17 seasons. However, who is the 3rd player on this list, falling just shy of second at 39 hat tricks scored over only 10 seasons, spending all 10 of those seasons with the New York Islanders from 1977 to 87. No word on whether or not he was asked to cameo in a Khalees music video.
All right, that's going to be hard for me.
Yeah.
A Ranger, an old Ranger.
It's an
Islander.
Islander.
Oh, an Islander.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why did I hear Ranger?
Now, Khalees.
Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Yeah,
my
so
friend.
I'm trying to think of milkshake-related hockey players. Mel, this seems like this is right up your alley.
It definitely is. So I know everything about
How come you
NHL.
couldn't be Canadian?
Maybe I
Her
am. My
ancestors
accent's
were
not that strong.
criminals.
Yeah.
Mike, is it
I
a
know,
penguin? Probably not. 'Cause it's an
Well, we
islander.
know it's not a penguin, so
He's an islander.
and even if it were,
70s. Is this Rocket Richey? Is this the era that guy is from?
Oh,
Richard?
yeah, probably.
Rocket Richard.
Richard.
That's a decent guess.
He's
What's
always
that
the
got to do with Khalees?
I don't know, but he's a hockey player who's the answer to a lot of these questions who I know nothing about.
My two favorite songs by her are Bossy and Milkshake. So.
Maybe there's a
he is
rocket
bossy.
in the music video.
She could have been riding a rocket.
So we will
Didn't she
say
date Bill Murray?
we will say
Is it Bill
Rocket
Murray?
Richard.
Well, Jeff actually was onto something there at the end because this was Mike Bossy.
Mike Bossy.
Yeah, I don't think his career was like very significant necessarily outside of just scoring a ton of hat tricks in only 10 seasons.
He was very
That's like
streaky.
almost 4 per season, which
He
is
would
crazy.
score 3 or none. That was
Yeah.
it.
Because Matt, as you all know, I'm the boss. I'm the bitch y'all love to hate.
Like a boss.
I don't know any Khalees songs other than
Well, that's like her second most popular. I thought, maybe. I figured if Neil was here, he actually might figure that one out. But Jeff was on the money.
That one's a jam.
Bossy
This
is a good
is a-
song. That's true.
we just
It is
didn't
a
know
lot
our
of fun.
hockey well enough.
And that's okay. But on to question 4. I thought it was like a volcano erupting. In an episode of Nickelodeon's Rocket Power, the main crew finds a lucky shell, which seems to help them all improve various aspects of their lives, until they ultimately lose it. One of these accomplishments happens when Twister passes his spelling test, which includes what 45-letter word, the longest in the Oxford Dictionary, which is meant to describe a lung disease caused by inhaling very fine ash and sand dust from a volcano. In reality, such a disease does not exist, as this word was invented during a meeting of the National Puzzlers League in 1935.
Oh, it's just made up? That's disappointing.
I mean, I know
It's made
it.
up, but it is in the dictionary, so...
Okay. So Jeff knows. So
Pneumo.
But all words are made up.
That's
Anyone else want to
true.
take a stab at it?
Anyone, I'll start it off. Pneumo.
Yeah, that's what I got. 6 letters.
we're on our way.
Maybe like a trachea something,
Micro.
a broncho,
Is it
a...
pneumonic ultramicroscopic volcanosilicosis?
I always
Jeez
thought
Louise.
that anti-disestablishmentarianism was
Child's play,
was the
Matt.
longest word.
Child's
But
play.
I guess this one surpassed it.
And hippopotamatous sesquipedaliophobia.
Now, hippopotamatous esquipedaliophobia is a fun one,
But it's
because,
not quite as long as the other one.
No, but it means the fear of long words,
Correct.
which is so deliciously ironic.
So whatever Jeff said, that's what we're going with.
I'll give you points on it because it is a very difficult word to remember
is
and
it
pronounce.
coniosis?
So it's pneumonic ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Oh.
You know what's funny?
But-
I was looking at that word today because it's in one of the classrooms I work in. It's on the wall, and I was like it. I've been looking at it every day, and today I chose to read it.
Yeah. Maybe tomorrow you'll
Choose to memorize
yeah,
it.
like learn it. Possibly.
When you actually break it down, it makes a lot of sense, and I can understand.
Mostly all words.
Yeah, it's not very difficult to spell, but yeah, it is. That's a fun one. I just always remember that episode for some reason, and figured I'd ask it. I wondered if Jeff would know that. So
Rocket
good
Power is
job.
a great show.
It's
a great
strange
show.
that we went from Rocket Richard to Rocket Power without even trying.
All I remember is that episode where they were trying to film cool stuff, and Sam crashes through the glass made of sugar. That was
Okay.
yeah.
I was too old.
Yeah.
You were also too old, Jeff.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
Child.
That show came out in 2000. I was
whatever.
12.
Yeah,
It's
whatever.
prime for what I thought I could use a skateboard.
All right, on to question 5. Bigger than a horse's? I like the sound of that. The maxim hung like a horse has been used ubiquitously for centuries, with origins traced back as far as the book of Ezekiel in the Bible. As stated in the Fenton's Horse Ranch sketch of I Think You Should Leave, you can't compete with these horse hogs. That may be true. That may be true, but which animal has the largest penis to body size ratio extending up to 8 times its body length?
To body.
There couldn't be a better question for me.
Is this on the wall in your classroom as well?
No. Matt, how dare you? Do either of you guys know this before we dig in here?
No, not off the top of my head.
No.
I would probably just guess a very large animal.
I would think it's a smaller animal
Yeah.
because it's penis to body size ratio. So maybe it's a smaller animal with a large.
On a cosmic scale, I would say it's a medium-sized animal.
I just want to throw this out there, but if you measure length compared to the horse's weight, hung like a horse is not a compliment for humans.
Okay, noted.
Just for the record.
What about
Jeff's given this a lot of
what
thought.
about turtles? Turtles got those.
It's not turtles.
Those corkscrew.
I know you like turtles, but it's not turtles.
I mean,
Is it a sea
No.
thing, a marine thing?
Hmm?
Is it an underwater thing?
Sometimes it's about half underwater because it's a duck.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
No? You're thinking of something else? Taylor?
no, I don't know.
You got
I'm the
something
host,
else?
man.
We have to
I
lock it
know,
with an
but the
answer.
way you inhaled makes
Well,
me think
so
that you haven't seen the
if it
phallus
was-
of a duck.
An Argentine lake duck is the largest penis of a vertebrate animal,
Okay.
which goes up to half its body length. But the answer here is actually a barnacle.
Oh, okay. Give me points
That's
for
why
that.
they're so hard to scrape
I
off.
will absolutely give you half points. You can have half a billion points. There you
the
go.
barnacle's just throwing it up out there like one of those inflatable guys at a used car dealership.
Yeah, dude. A wacky, wild, inflatable penis man.
Well, 5 points there for getting
For sure.
the vertebrate part.
The-
He,
the
na- he
largest
nailed my
vertebrate
flavor
phallus.
text. He nailed my flavor text right on the head. So
I don't like flavor text for that question. After 5 questions, we have 30 points. So 30 out of 50.
I love that.
Good for us.
hey, not too bad. On to question 6. That's gonna kill me. That's real. That lives with us on Earth.
I knew it was
After
a pig, but for a second there.
What have they done to us? After decades of systemic overprescription of antibiotics, strains of Staphylococcus aureus, the cause of staph infections, have evolved resistances to some of medicine's most efficacious antibiotics. Likely, the most famous of these strains is MRSA or MRSA, which is often contracted in hospitals and has limited treatment options. The RSA part of the acronym stands for resistant staph aureus, but what is it resistant to? In other words, what does the M stand for?
Well, thanks for the horrors, the existential horrors in that question. We appreciate that.
I had to throw something medical in here.
So Jeff works closely with the medical field, or did,
I mean, I do work in hospitals.
but you don't know what the
Not
M
with
stands
medicine,
for.
though, right?
No. God, no.
They don't, they don't let him near the medicine.
Please,
If
don't
only
let
there
me-
was a paramedic on the
If
podcast.
only. Go ahead, take it away if you know it.
I think it's something like methicillin, but if you guys have a better answer, I'm open
We
to
do
it.
not.
I mean, I doubt it's mescaline resistant.
Mm-hmm. Meningitis.
Let's go with what she said.
Methicillin sounds like I'm combining two things in my mind. I'm getting worse
Well,
at trivia as I
I'm
get
going to
older.
stop you right there because something like methicillin is methicillin, and that is the answer.
All right.
I'm going to stop everybody
good
right there
job.
too and just listen to the paramedic.
Thanks for stopping me right there. I appreciate
There
it.
you go.
Sometimes when they ask a question that's tangentially related to your work, you're like, oh, God, I have to get this right.
Yeah, yeah.
I know, right?
It's a lot of pressure.
It's panic.
Mhm.
Like I panicked when I heard the pneumo
penis
whatever
question?
No, not the penis question is not related to my work.
He's never felt stronger in his entire life.
And more ashamed.
Question 7. It's not exactly in my Q zone, is it? In 2007, One Republic's Ryan Tedder and singer Jesse McCartney sat down to write and record a song that wouldn't end up being approved by McCartney's label. However, they knew the song was a hit, so they eventually gave it to up-and-comer Leona Lewis. Bleeding Love went on to significant commercial success, reaching #1 in over 35 countries, the second song to ever achieve this feat. What 90s song which was a royal tribute and not a derby tune, was the first to do this?
Oh,
Candle in
guess-
the wind, is it?
yeah, maybe.
I would think Candle in the Wind because
So?
Royal
I
tribute
would think,
song.
and I would guess that the Derby reference is maybe the 5,000 Candles in the Wind from Parks and Rec. Like that might be the flavor text we're going for.
That's possible. It's definitely, that's 90s. And
No, 97.
it was,
Yeah.
it would have been huge everywhere then for,
Oh, for
as
sure.
a tribute to.
Yeah, I think let's listen to our smart guests on this one.
Well, you got it right on. 1997's "Candle in the Wind" by Elton John was the first to do that, and you got all my hints there perfectly. It sounds like this question was in your Q zone, so
Bye-bye, little Sebastian.
R.I.P.
question number 8. I have so much stuff on my phone. Music, apps, games, obviously. A medieval game, obviously a jousting game. I have no problem being on my phone for hours and hours. The 2001 film, A Knight's Tale, stars Heath Ledger as a peasant squire who poses as a knight to compete in tournaments, primarily jousting. This masterpiece of anachronism and medieval absurdity is based on one of Geoffrey Chaucer's stories from the Canterbury Tales. Chaucer himself is a character in the movie played by Paul Bettany and identifies himself early on by referencing which of his other works, his earliest major poem.
A second Chaucer work. That's a great question. Now, Heath was one of your country people, right, Mel?
Yeah,
Kinsman.
absolutely.
Kinsman.
R.I.P.
Kinsman? Yeah. So you have to answer this question. No.
Okay. That's only fair.
And a second Chaucer work.
Mike, are you a big Chaucer
That's
head?
not the Canterbury.
I'm not a big Chaucer guy, it turns out.
Oh, me either.
I don't know any poems.
Any
I
of
think
the
we've
tales?
had. I think we've had
Beowulf
this
wasn't Chaucer,
once.
right?
What was it?
Beowulf? No, I
Beowulf
don't
was a
believe
different
so.
guy, right?
Different
Yeah.
guy.
So I think really old things.
Who's Beowulf
I
accredited?
think it's unattributed.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
But we can look that up later. We don't know this one, Taylor. I'm gonna tap for the group.
Well, to quote Chaucer in the movie, the Book of the Duchess? Really? Well, it was allegorical. It's the Book of the Duchess.
Okay.
Oh,
Now we know.
yeah. I've never heard of that.
I've seen that
Apparently
movie.
they didn't in universe either.
Yeah, no, they did not. But they were also like peasant squires, so
Well, what are
whether
we,
or not they
if
were
not
either
peasants?
literate was yeah.
It's a shame we
Fair
missed
enough.
that because the Book of the Duchess is Dutch Boy's favorite poem.
Too bad he's not here today.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Dutch boy's sister.
what that was. Little Dutch person.
The ghost of Dutch Miss Past.
Little Dutch human.
All right. On to question 9. It's kind of a cosmic gumbo. It almost moves to the beat of jazz. You like that one, Ken?
I like that one.
All right.
I like them all.
Yeah,
to be
they're great.
honest.
That's fair. What Grammy-nominated, Houston-based, and my personal favorite band has an often mispronounced name which roughly translates to airplane in Thai? Their music is largely instrumental and blends musical influences from around the globe, creating a genre I personally like to refer to as ethereal Texas psychedelic surf rock.
What bands sound like that and have kind of a
Grammy Award winning.
Grammy
Grammy
nominated.
Award?
Nominated. Okay. They didn't win.
Big
only-
difference.
And I'll
only
even
pay
throw
attention
in,
to
I think they were nominated in 2024. I
winners.
think.
So newer, potentially.
Oh, I might have an idea, but I want to toss it to our guests to see if they have an idea first.
Nothing's coming to me.
What if I said I believe that these guys are a two-piece? Was that in the question?
No.
I did not say how many people are in the
two-piece.
band, but
think
they are
they're
a
a
three-piece.
three-piece. But are they more? Are two of them more of a piece than the other one?
Sure.
Is it
Karubang?
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I've never heard them, or I've only seen it written.
Is it that which I've also only seen written?
Well, I did say often mispronounced, so I will give it to you. It's Krungbin is the name of the band.
Okay.
And Matt, I feel like they're on every coffee shop's like ambient playlist because they're just the most background music, I guess you could say, of all time. So you probably have unknowingly heard of them.
At this
Fair
point.
enough. Fair enough. I'm
On
just
principle,
saying.
I will not listen to any coffee house playlist. I won't do it.
He's done with that life.
Completely understandable.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Death Cab. I can't do it. You're out.
Oh.
All right. On to question 10. Oh, but I do highly recommend giving them a listen at some point. They're very nice. But okay, question 10. It's after 10 p.m., so we can say whatever the hell we want. In June of 2001, the 5th season premiere episode of South Park, entitled It Hits the Fan, attempted to push the boundaries of cultural standards by using a record-setting amount of profanity. Throughout the episode, the S word, or was said many, many, many times, even using a counter at the bottom of the screen to count the usage total. Despite their efforts, not much controversy was stirred, leading co-creator Matt Stone to remark, "The standards are almost gone. No one gives a or a bullshit." Within 20, how many times was spoken in this episode?
Any big South Park fans?
So this episode, I believe, was in response to them saying on NYPD Blue 2 weeks before this came out, and they said, if they're going to say it, we're going to say it.
More time.
Harder, longer, and faster.
And uncut. I believe it's also, it's in the three digits. It's over 100.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
for sure.
Figured.
I have a guess. I feel like I remember this. I know I watched this when it debuted as a kid, and I know that it's somewhere in the neighborhood. The number in my head is 162.
You know, that
160 feels
reasonable.
definitely right.
Yeah, I think that's a good range.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
one.
like you have the best memory of the event.
Have you guys gotten South Park yet in Australia?
No, what's that?
No, but yeah, it's about a small little
Wait till
town.
you find out.
That's one every 12
Can't wait.
seconds, which I totally buy.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll
Sounds
say
like
one.
really inoffensive fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
we'll say 162.
It's delightful, especially these days.
Well, I might have to give you bonus points because 162 is right on the money.
Whoa!
Oh, Mike.
Mike!
Good work.
That is-
It is just somewhere burrowed in my brain. I watched it a lot.
It's nice to know
Love that.
someone exists who hasn't suppressed all of their childhood memories.
Not yet. Clinging to them.
All right, well, after that first round, we did pretty well in that back half. We got 4 out of 5, and we got 70 out of 100 so far.
That was just great. And you know what else is just great?
What's just great?
No, it's not just great.
Okay.
It's awesome.
All of our Patreon supporters are so great. They keep this train rolling, the train on the tracks.
Keep the lights on.
And yeah, if you don't sign up, you know what? We're done for. It's a threat.
It's a threat.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
We would appreciate your support, though. At the $5 level, of course, you get all of the bonus content that we put up on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
It is a ton of stuff. Well worth the $5 a month.
Cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Yeah.
Bonus episode every week.
Every week.
And
Crop drops.
So the album of bonus content is just growing and growing, and you also won't have to hear these lousy ads anymore.
Yeah.
So go over to patreon.com/trivialitypodcast and join all of our guests as a Patreon member.
In Walmart's Hoonuville, everyone ready their cart. Amazing Black Friday deals are about to start. Online and in the app, such great deals to explore. Everything you love from tech, toys, and more. The days to save and the ones to remember. It's only the 25th to the 30th of November. Set your alarms. Don't miss out. These deals are epic, without a doubt. The Who's are all ready, but are you? Walmart Black Friday deals await. Who knew?
We find Vecna, we end this once and for all, together.
On November 26th.
We have a plan. It's a bit insane. Everyone in?
He knows where we are.
Watch out!
Get ready for one last adventure.
We stay true to ourselves. Stay true to our friends, no matter the cost.
Found you. Stranger Things, the final season, begins November 26th. Only on Netflix.
Oh, Hilton stay. Your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay, oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
All right, we are ready for round 2.
Awesome.
I hope it's more. I think you should leave.
It is not, unfortunately. I could only do so many of those. No, but that would be very fun.
What's the new show?
Let's shuffle.
The Chair Company.
Chair Company.
The Chair Company. Yeah, it's pretty good so far.
I have the worst co-host in town.
But this is, I mean, just kind of more just random. I asked some friends for some question suggestions, but there are also buried a few of my version of a daily double, I guess you could say. Ooh. So we'll see how that plays out as we get through the round here. Won't take very long. All right, round 2, question 1. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. During Super Bowl XL or Super Bowl 40, a 75-yard run broke the Super Bowl record for longest rush from scrimmage and longest rushing touchdown, which stands to this day. What running back who played 6 seasons for the Pittsburgh Steelers, 4 years for the University of North Carolina, and started his career as an undrafted free agent in the NFL, accomplished this quick feat?
He said quick feet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a hint, and that's all I've got.
Well, he's a Steeler.
Oh, I wish that would mean anything to me, but I'm not a huge sports fan.
Not a big sports fan.
You're wearing Steelers colors a little bit.
I know. I'm a big fan.
So
Super Bowl 40.
40 was almost 20 years ago now.
Is that?
Because what are we on now?
Well, they were in the Super Bowl in 2006. I think that was the Roethlisberger year. So that's roughly what we're looking
19
at.
years ago, yeah.
They said he played 6 years for the Steelers, 4 years for North Carolina. I don't think Jerome Bettis wouldn't have run that far. He would have gotten very tired. He was a big man.
Yeah, but I can't think of another Steelers running back from that time.
I also can't. You said there's maybe something with a foot, quick feet.
Was it someone who ended up on like Dancing with the Stars? Because I know there was a couple football players that did.
Emmett did, but
he was a cowboy.
He was a cowboy, yeah.
Well, just to be clear,
Jerome
Taylor said to accomplish this quick feat as an FEAT.
Mm-hmm.
So it might be quick being the hint, not the feat.
We can go with Bettis, even though I don't think it's him, but I can't think of any other Steelers running backs. And I think he played more than 6 years, but I got nothing else.
All right, Taylor, that guy.
Jerome Bettis was actually faster than he looks, but this was not Jerome Bettis. I think he had like a 1 yard rushing touchdown in that game, potentially. Right. No, this quick was a hint. Ken did pick up on that. That's because I think this guy might have possibly the lamest nickname in the NFL, but it's Fast Willie Parker, number 39 in your programs, number 1 in your hearts.
Yeah. Yes,
that was Willie Parker.
Yeah, Willie Parker. I remember.
I'm sure there's worse.
I'll never forget that run.
Pretty lame, though.
That was against the Cardinals, right? Was that?
No, that was against the Seahawks, I believe.
Oh.
Their earlier Super Bowl. I think they played the Cardinals in 09.
09. That was
Kurt Warner. Yeah. Pride of Cedar Falls, Iowa.
Oh. Pride of grocery stores everywhere. That's a bag.
Well, that too.
Very good.
Former Iowa Barnstormers legend, Kurt Warner. Sorry. Okay, we'll stop talking about random football stuff. All right. Question 2, and this is our first daily double. It's not. It's called it's called Risk It for the Biscuit. So in this format, I'm going to ask you an initial question worth 5 points. If you get it correct, you'll get an opportunity to answer additional questions with escalating point values. So then the next question's worth 3, the next question's worth 5, and the next question's worth 7 for a total of 20 points.
Ooh, okay.
If a question is missed, however, all points for that question will be lost. So if you get to the final one, you miss it, you lose all the points for the whole question.
Okay. And we'll go through all of them for the sake, even if we miss it, we'll go through all of them for the listeners.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay, we'll see how that goes. All right. Question. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is an Australian rock band that explores many subgenres, from thrash metal to progressive jazz fusion to psychedelic electro pop to spoken word country western. As a result of this versatility and the fervent creative productivity of the band members, they've released many albums since their debut in 2012. Within 2, how many albums has this band released as of this recording on October 22nd, 2025?
Within
Please
2?
don't look at me.
Yeah.
No?
I thought they were knighted in Australia or whatever you guys do.
They're very great, but I don't know how many albums they've done.
Oh. Well, 2012, you got to figure
To now, 13 years.
13 years, at least an album a year, probably, right?
Beatles.
That's
I mean,
a
Beatles
lot.
dipped
I
into
know,
2
but
album a year
if they're
territory.
doing like a thrash metal, then they're doing a.
Like a spoken word.
So 13?
I think 13's a
15.
What do you think?
I wouldn't
General
go.
rule
I
of
wouldn't
like-
go over 1 album a year. I think that would be.
Well, I think
Up.
I think we
the
Taylor's
would
general
was
rule
up.
of like if they give us a range of 2, then it should be
Yeah.
20.
15.
Yeah.
around there.
I think 20 is a good.
It's a lot.
20 up.
It's a lot.
More.
I wouldn't be
Even more.
surprised if it was they're prolific.
Taylor's
something's
giving us a hint.
telling me that it might be more than
23. 23 is a good Chicago number.
25.
Matt.
20.
25. 26. Was that coat $200? $300? $1,000? Did you pay $1,000 for that coat? We'll
28.
say 28.
Well, 28's within range because it's 27.
Oh my God.
Wow, we had a
That's
real.
insane.
I had a real intuition.
We did it all on our own. That's a lot of albums.
I will tell you what the sub questions are. Based on that answer, there's no way you're going to get them, and that's totally fair.
Are they more about the band?
Yeah, basically. The next question was to name any 2 of their songs or albums. Now, the songs I think you actually might be able to get because they have a lot of one-word songs, and they have like 300 plus songs. So you could probably just guess any 2 words, and that might be 2 songs. But then after that was like name 2 more albums or songs, and then the last question was name 2 albums that I would consider to be in my top 5. So again, it's very much almost impossible. But if you can name at least a few, you might be able to get that. But
There is a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard fan out there who is just pleased as punch.
Finally,
Yeah.
finally, a question
Champing
for
at
me.
the bit.
message me and we can talk about it.
I'm going to give us 5 points.
Yeah, we'll take 5.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you at home, if you're a big Gizzard fan.
Take 100.
What's the abbreviation? Gizzard?
Gizhead, I think people say.
I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, you don't need to say that. That's what I've heard people say. I don't know.
You're a big gizzer.
Yep. You're a lizard, a wizard, or a king.
Mm-hmm.
Go off, king. There we go. All right. Question 3. And I will thank my friend Rob for this one. This is a video game question. Pokemon has stood the test of time and is widely considered the best-selling media franchise of all time, with an estimated total revenue of over $113 billion. There have been 39 handheld games released to this day, not including spin-offs, but I want to know what complementary colors lent themselves to the titles of the first 2 Game Boy games released on February 27th, 1996.
So
Hold on. There's a clarifying question.
Yeah.
In Japan or in the United States?
I gave you the date, and that's all that you get.
Because that's the trick.
All right.
Because
It's not red and blue.
It's not red and blue. Because in Japan, I believe it was green and blue. And then
No, it's red and green.
It's red
It's
and
red
green.
and green. Mhm.
Red and green
'Cause when
makes
they did
sense
the
because he
remakes-
said complementary colors. So they're the opposite side of the color wheel. So
And
when
then
they
in
did
the US,
the remakes for the Game Boy Advance were fire red and leaf green. They didn't do blue that time.
you are right. So,
We got 2 Poke heads.
Poke nerds.
all right.
I've been
Rude.
playing X for the past week and a half. So
Well,
I just played red and blue on an emulator on my phone in
it's
the last
super
like 2
fun.
months. So.
It's still fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hold up, and you were correct. The answers are red and green.
Nice.
But yeah, they were released, I think, a year and a half before the U.S. in Japan. So
Green
those
in
were the
Japan
first 2.
is basically like a beta. Like it barely works. So that's why
too bad.
That's why they remade them for the US. But
This is exactly why crazy billionaires shouldn't exist. How is Elon Musk worth like 3 times Pokemon?
That's actually insane. I never thought about it that way. Wow. Well, to get away from that existential dread, question 4. Thank you, Grant. This is a geography question, sort of. Vanilla, the spice, not the ice, is produced from the bean pods of the vanilla orchid and is the second most expensive spice by weight after saffron. Despite being grown globally due to colonization, what modern-day country is vanilla primarily native?
Actually, I have an idea here,
Mm.
but I'll let you.
I knew the
ruminate.
thing about there's no geography clues in there,
Okay.
right?
It's geography.
Sad because I
name
knew
a
the thing about
country.
saffron.
Oh,
Didn't help
sad.
me at all.
Mike or Mel, any thoughts?
Not really. I'm getting like India vibes, but
Mhm.
I don't really know.
I think you're in the right region.
I'm gonna pop over a little bit over to Indonesia.
I was
is my
also kind of
impulse.
getting because yeah,
I had Thailand down for no reason.
we're all in the like southeast of Asia.
Mhm.
So
Mike, you want to throw out Philippines? What do you think?
I mean, I'm okay with going with Indonesia. I didn't have any
Okay.
inkling.
All
Yeah,
right.
if you think about colonization, like Indonesia,
Yeah, the
the
Dutch
Dutch East
colonized.
Indies,
Yep.
and then
So-
the British colonized
Oh yeah, they
India.
want the
But I don't
spices.
think India's right.
I'll tell you.
Indonesia
I'll tell
feels
you,
good.
I'll tell you what I'm going off of is in one of the world history classes that I'm assigned to.
Mhm.
There is an assignment about where foods originated from, as an example of like the Columbian Exchange.
Yep.
And so I think my intuition is saying vanilla Indonesia, but I'm not 100%.
Well, that's what we're going with.
Well, would it help if I told you that the colonization also brought its counterpart largely to the rest of the world? Its
What's your
common counterpart.
So that would chocolate. So that would be South America.
No, that was
'Cause
China.
The answer is Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah, vanilla actually primarily grew around the Gulf of Mexico side and a little bit on the Pacific side of Central America and primarily in Mexico.
Okay.
Brought over by the what was it, Cortez and all of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, Spanish stuff.
So take that, Afro-Eurasia.
But they are
We got
grown
no
very heavily
pigs,
in Southeast
no
Asia at this
horses.
point, and Madagascar, and all of that. So
No wheat, but we
Corn.
do have vanilla. And
tomatoes.
Yep. Squash.
the more you know.
potatoes.
Next question number 5, and thank you, James. This is a reality TV and celebrities question. Reality TV and celebrities go together like pineapple and pizza. Some people love it, some people don't think it should exist, and only one group is right. There's no shortage of short-lived celebrity reality programming, however, from Kevin Jones's Married to Jonas to Terry Bradshaw's The Bradshaw Bunch. However, VH1's The Family Hustle ran for 6 seasons from 2011 to 2017, following the lives of what Atlanta-based rapper and his family?
Hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hustle and Flow.
You said Atlanta based.
Oh yeah.
I feel like there was a Jermaine Dupri reality show. Does that sound familiar to anybody?
This is not my genre. I'm gonna be honest.
Could be Birdman. I think we're in that.
Oh, Birdman.
We're looking at that era of Atlanta hip hop.
Yeah. Because you'd probably want like someone who's like trying to get his second generation.
Lil Wayne
into-
wouldn't have been on.
No.
But I think that's why
Where's
I think
Outkast from?
they're from Atlanta.
Yeah, they're from
But
the ATL.
I don't. Well, maybe Big Boy. I don't think Andre would do it. I don't
Okay.
think he wants to.
Andre
be.
don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
Except whatever he wants to do.
He's in movies and stuff.
Yeah, but that's probably
All right,
more
all right,
fulfilling
all
for him.
Could be. What's his name? Russell Simmons, possibly too.
I thought
Oh,
he
you
was
know
from,
what?
he's from New York.
Is he from New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He also
Let's
had
go with the
he had a
original.
reality show too.
Let's
Oh,
go
yeah,
with
he
your
did, but that was much
original,
older.
your original thought then.
We're gonna go with Jermaine Dupri.
Well, unfortunately, no points on this one. This is T.I.
Oh,
and actually,
T.I.
I think
Is it T.I.'s Family Values? Or
No,
whatever.
Hustle.
The Family Hustle.
The Family Hustle? Jeez.
Yep. And I think I'm not going to look into this, and maybe you shouldn't either. I think parts of this is why he got kind of soft canceled. I think some of the stuff he was saying on this show about his kids and things were not so favorable. So
And his wife had like a reality show
Tiana-
too. Yeah,
yeah.
there was stuff there.
Tiana Harris, I think their last name's Harris.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, after 5, we didn't do great there. We had 15 points, so we're up to 85.
See, I need more. I think you should leave. That's why.
That's why.
All right. Well, be careful what you wish for.
Ooh.
But that's all I'll say about that. Question 6 is bringing it back to risk it for the biscuit. Risking it strikes back. And I feel a lot more confident on your chances on this one. So the question the question here is, which of the following names is not an alias used by Cassian Andor in the Star Wars TV show Andor? You have A, Keef Girgo, B, Varian Sky, C, Kiadi Mundi, or D, Ronnie Guja.
These are crazy.
Have you watched Andor? Has anyone?
I've seen season 1. Yeah, I've seen season 1. I know
I've
Kiadi
never.
Mundi is a different guy from Star Wars universe. That's all I can tell you.
Oh.
Kiadi Mundi is like the guy with the big like tentacle neck scarf, isn't it?
Great.
Well,
Anyone
we're gonna
else? Or big
No,
tall
It
head
would be
guy?
hard.
that
It
would
would
be
be
it.
hard to
Big tall
pass
head
as
guy.
that guy.
The guy with the tentacle.
So we'll say that guy.
Well, the answer is Kiadi Mundi. You are correct.
All right.
So
So we got a bunch of Pokemon nerds and one Star Wars nerd.
Do we want to move on to the next question?
Of course.
Oh yeah.
To risk it? All right,
Why
all right,
not?
all right.
Imaginary points.
Okay, fair enough. Who is Kiadi Mundi?
Okay, we got
Loose
tentacle guy.
descriptions or
No way, I gotta actually nail it down because I think one of them's like, I'm thinking of the guy, the Jedi Master with the big tall head on one of them.
I will take that.
That's who I
as-
want. That.
I
No,
will
I'm
take
thinking of
that.
Bib Fortuna. So yes, that guy. Tall head Jedi Master.
I will take.
Tall head, pink.
I will
pink
take
guy.
that.
Bid
Thank
Fortuna
you.
is
Yeah,
tentacle guy. You're
he's
right.
Yeah,
lighter,
Bib Fortuna.
lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's lighter complected. He's on the Jedi High Council in like the prequel movies, and I think he plays a pretty big character in like the Clone Wars animated show, which I didn't watch, but there
He's
is
like
that.
Conehead adjacent, right?
Yeah, basically.
He
Yeah,
looks
he's very
exactly like a
Conehead coded.
Conehead.
Yeah. He's like bumpy Conehead.
Good name. Bumpy
Conehead with acne scars. All right. So sub question 2: what was the primary color of his lightsaber?
Ooh.
Okay. So
Primary color.
So the Jedis were usually blue or green,
Oh, well,
right?
Yeah.
I'll get to it.
but
Except,
there was a yellow. There was
Yeah.
a couple yellows in there.
and Mace Windu
Well,
was
Mace
Ray
Windu
made
had
a yellow
purple.
one at the end.
Okay.
Do we think it was a yellow one?
I don't think it was
No.
yellow.
No.
I don't
think
think
it's
it
a
was
blue or
green or
green.
blue. I reckon it. I don't really know. Honestly, maybe blue.
I like
No, maybe green.
green to complement his. No, I like blue to complement his complexion.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Blue is correct.
For
Green
some
was
reason,
his.
for some reason, I was just feeling blue.
Little
You were
Jedi
Eiffel
mind trick there.
65.
Yeah.
Green was retconned as his secondary blade because I guess in one fight sequence of like one of the prequel movies they like
messed up.
accidentally animated it with green, so they like retconned it to
So
be
it's
like
both
he has a
green and blue.
secondary blade, but
Oh.
I did ask primary, but yeah,
Oh.
blue is correct. So third and final sub question were 7 points as a total of 20. When I was a kid, what color lightsaber did I always put in his action figure for him to use? Because I thought it was the dopest one.
Oh.
Purple.
I mean, if it were me, he's getting Mace Windu's purple one. That was my favorite.
And that is absolutely correct.
That Pittsburgh connection. There we go.
Yeah, purple. All right.
That's so
good job.
ridiculous that Samuel Jackson was like, I want a purple
No.
one. And,
Yeah.
and they said, yeah, let's go for it.
George Lucas was like, "All right, I don't have any integrity. That's fine."
Oh, the sillies. All right, on to question 7. And this one's thank you, Travis. This is a question about witchcraft. What type of plants have historically been associated with magic rituals in European folklore due to their production of deliriant hallucinogenic compounds and the tendency of their roots to be shaped like human figurines or dolls? They are used in contemporary pagan traditions to this day, but I wouldn't recommend harvesting them yourself without ear protection.
Oh,
The
okay.
mandrake.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. There was this bizarre Czech movie called, I think it's called Little Odik or something like that, where there's like a mandrake baby.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Have you seen this?
No, but I know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
Like in Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah. Very similar, but it goes way farther.
Gross.
I haven't heard of any of that, but the answer is mandrakes.
They're very noisy in the Harry Potter verse.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was kind of
that's
what I was
what I was
getting at
looking
with
at.
that last part there. Nice job. We're cruising through the second round. On to question 8. Thank you, Mac. This is an extreme sports question. and video games, kind of. MTX Moto Tracks was a 2004 racing game released on PS2 and Xbox. It was developed in collaboration with what 11-time X Games gold medalist who also had careers in rally racing and NASCAR?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and NASCAR.
Yeah.
He was in NASCAR?
Yes, he was.
Oh.
Love him.
Is this the guy who passed?
No.
He?
No.
I think he's alive still.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. No.
Glad to take it.
This is, I believe, Travis Pastrana.
Mm-hmm.
It is Travis Pastrana. Yeah, sorry, I was just Googling. He is alive. He's 42 years old, and I think he lives in Maryland.
The second most famous BMX guy. I think
Is Dave Mirra dead?
I think. Maybe.
No. Are you thinking of the other guy he used to race with? Because he still does some of those like extreme race videos on YouTube. I can't remember what the brand is. But
Bam Margera's dad? Or his uncle? That guy's dead.
Well, let's stop killing people. I'll look this up.
I think Bam Margera should tweet at Hulk Hogan now, saying "I miss you, brother."
I think he did.
Yeah.
I feel like if
That's
it wasn't
so
real,
good.
I feel like Reddit edited a
Right?
tweet to make it look like that.
It had to have happened.
Yeah,
Formerly immortal Hulk Hogan.
Right. I think
He's
you're
on my
talking about
shirt.
Don. Are you talking about Don Vito?
Yes, Don
Matt?
Vito.
Yeah,
He
Don
is not
Vito, I
alive.
believe, did pass away.
Yeah.
No, it's Dave Mirra.
And I was thinking of
Dave Mirra is dead.
Dave Mirra. Passed.
Okay.
Do you know Hoonigan Racing? Travis Pastrana did some work with them. Ken Block is the one who was the founder of that, and he passed away, I think,
Okay.
last year. So
Well, let's go on to some live people.
2
Does
years
the next
ago.
question have
Holy cow.
live people?
I don't think it has any people in it, but
Okay.
yeah, the next question is away from death to some degree. Question 9, thanks Val. This is a question from my wife, and it's a tarot card question. Tarot cards trace their origins back to 15th century Italy, where they were often used to play trick-taking games like tarocchini. As they spread across Europe, different versions emerged, such as the 52-card French deck that we use today to play most card games. The occult tradition we refer to as tarot cards today is a 78-card deck divided into major arcana and minor arcana. The major arcana has 22 unsuited cards, such as the Star, the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the World, while minor arcana is made up of 56 suited cards. What are these 4 suits? Unfortunately, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans won't get much help here.
All right. I've got a couple ways into this.
Mm-hmm.
Cyberpunk
Yeah.
and JoJo.
I know 2 suits.
Cups, right?
Yes.
Wands,
Oh, yeah.
swords,
Swords. Yeah.
Yes.
and
Cups, wands, swords.
I wrote down pentacles, but I don't
pentacles.
Yeah,
remember.
that's yes.
And those are the 4 suits: swords, batons, which sometimes can be referred to as wands, rods, or staves, coins, which can sometimes be pentacles or discs, depending on the specific deck, or cups and or goblets.
Nice.
So cups,
did it.
pentacles, wands, and swords is correct. Yeah, I said the JoJo's thing is just I've been watching JoJo's and I love it, but they
It's
only
fabulous.
use the major arcana in that third season part. So, and that's why I used the 4 that I did. But anyway, just a little tidbit in there. For any weebs out there, okay. So question 10.
Who are you talking about?
Listening to our show?
I'm not talking about anybody.
I was looking
specifically.
directly at us.
Couldn't possibly be listening to our show.
All right. Question number 10. This is the third and final Risk It for the Biscuit, Return of the Biscuit. The Adult Swim animated series Rick and Morty has no shortage of strange side characters, from Mr. Poopy Butthole to Squanchy. However, not all names are created equal in the show. Seemingly as a running filler gag, what name is associated with at least 11 other minor characters throughout the show's run to date? This name shouldn't be too hard to guess, however, since it was the #1 baby boy's name in the US from 1954 to 1998, except for 1 year in 1960 when it was briefly dethroned by David.
That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Matt?
I don't think Matt was #1.
John?
Then that feels much more in the like.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you say?
John, maybe?
Mm.
I'm trying to think of the side characters.
Not sure.
Side characters.
Mel or Mike, any guesses?
I would have guessed something like Michael or Mike.
Mike is a good one.
I don't know.
Crumbopulous Michael is definitely a character, but he has a modifier.
That would be a
That's true.
good in. And Michael's definitely top, always
Very common.
Yeah.
Really popular.
Rereading a part of the question, what name is associated with? So doesn't necessarily have to be their first name.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go Michael.
Michael.
And Michael is correct.
Nicely done,
and we have
Michael.
We have one today.
Sub question number 1, name 2 other minor characters that I haven't already mentioned.
Any two?
With the Michael?
Any 2 minor characters that I haven't already mentioned.
Abradolf Linkler and Bird Person.
Those I'll take them.
Person.
I'll take them. Those are both.
Gearhead.
Gearhead would work. Sub question number 2, name 2 examples of Michael in a character's name, which you already gave me one, so I'll take that. Crumbopulous Michael.
Crumbopulous Michael.
Who's another one?
I haven't watched it in so long.
I think I only watched the first 2
got
seasons.
off board.
Yeah.
The most recent season is actually so good. I highly recommend, but teach their own.
Maybe one of those on that memory episode where their memory keeps getting wiped with the characters adding in to the scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a Michael in there.
Maybe one of the dogs is a Michael when they take over the world.
I don't know.
Was that Scruffy?
This might be where it ends.
We might have reached the end of our rope here.
Yeah.
Don't know if I have another one, yeah.
All right. This is where it ends for us.
All right, that's fair. Well, I will go on to the next question, which is, which Michael do I have a Funko Pop of from Rick and Morty?
And Crumbopulous, right?
Yeah, he's like the only one they make one of. So that's a fair question.
Is he the one who is the assassin?
Yeah, he's like a Gromflemite assassin who gets killed in the same episode, and he's oh, here I go killing again. Yeah, he's pretty great. And then in a more recent episode, they do like a flashback thing to him earlier, and they retcon another Michael, which is Buttface Michael.
Okay.
Who's another assassin. There's also Eugene Michael Piss, who's the real name of Pissmaster. There's Michael McLick. There's Michael Thompson, Michael Jenkins, Michael Denny and the Denny Singers. There's a dragon named Michael. There's a guy named Michael Nathaniel. There's a guy with a Quado in his chest named Michael. And there's just a random dude named Mike Johnson as well. So
there you go.
Lots of Michaels.
No Mike Jones though. What a shame. We got 50 points in that back half. Thanks to the Star Wars 20-point bonus there.
And a little help from our friends.
A little nudged along the way, which you can't get by without help from your friends. So we got 135 after round 2. Going into the final. You wrote a final, right?
I did write a final.
Hey, all right.
But first, a little help from our friends. How about a little help from our Patreon supporters?
Oh yeah. We could appreciate that.
I think we're looking for help from our not yet Patreon supporters.
Our future.
Hopefully continuing support from our Patreon supporters. And then a lot of new support from all of y'all who are hearing this.
Would be wonderful.
That would be wonderful. You could join at $5 a month. It's the price of a cup of coffee.
Join it $1.
Keep us going.
You join at
here.
any level.
Keep us going here because we're giving you more.
Do you want to give us $69.69 a month? Great.
That would be very nice.
Mm-hmm.
We're giving you guys a lot of content here, both on the main feed and the Patreon feed. Appreciate it if you could help us out. It's been a little flat lately, but we appreciate what we get. But it would be great if the additional content would translate.
A little more.
Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you can pop over to patreon.com/Triviality Podcast. Help us out here. Help out your poor podcasters.
We're very poor.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso. Gift magical mornings with Nespresso Virtuo Pop. Compact and stylish, Virtuo Pop is made to meet every morning coffee craving. From espresso to coffee, hot or iced, at the click of a button. And celebrate the season with Nespresso's limited edition coffee flavors. Sweet almond and hibiscus, cinnamon and candied tamarind, and festive double espresso. Magic in the making. Shop the holiday gift collection exclusively at Nespresso.com.
This episode is brought to you by McAfee. Swimsuit, passport, phone with VPN activated.
VPN?
Cell phone service is going to be spotty on vacation, so we'll be using public Wi-Fi.
Sounds sketchy.
Exactly. The networks can leave your personal info, like credit card numbers, exposed to hackers.
McAfee's secure VPN lets you browse and bank safely from wherever, whenever. Learn more at McAfee.com/online protection.
This episode is brought to you by Disney. This Wednesday, Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde are back on the big screen. So grab your family and friends as Disney invites you to return to Zootopia for the phenomenal movie event of the holiday season. See all your favorite Zootopia characters, plus new favorites in the most pawsome movie of the year. Don't miss Disney's Zootopia 2 when it hits theaters everywhere Wednesday. Get your tickets now.
And we are back with 5 more questions.
All right, this final round, these final 5 questions are back to I Think You Should Leave.
Fabulous.
All right, in question 1 in the category of It's Just Me, Barbie, I'm Not the Blues Brothers. It's a movie question. The Blues Brothers, portrayed by Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi, was the first film based on characters that started as a recurring sketch on Saturday Night Live. Since its release in 1980, there have been 10 other movies based on recurring SNL sketches. I want you to name 5 of them.
All right. No problem.
We can do
Not
this.
Blues Brothers.
I was gonna
division,
say.
right?
Let's start over
And if you
with
can name,
Mel.
we'll say if you can name more than 8, I'll give you double points.
All right. Mel, do you get SNL pop culture over there?
Yeah, I love SNL. Yeah.
All right, great.
But it's Sunday morning live for you guys, right?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
It's Sunday afternoon live. Yeah.
Sunday afternoon. Yeah.
That's how they brand it. Yeah. More family friendly. Yeah, I think I can name probably a few. I think Ladies Man, was that a movie?
Yes.
And was Wayne's World a thing, and Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Coneheads?
that one with the Coneheads, yeah.
That's 4. Yeah.
What's the Sister Mary
Superstar.
Superstar. That's one. Yep.
It's Pat.
I mean, Wayne's World 2. Yeah, it's Pat.
Oh yeah.
Wayne's World 2.
Pat's so good. I'll pass over to Mike for some.
Well, I think we said all the ones I have written down so far. Ladies,
So we got 6 so far.
7.
Was there a Mango movie?
No.
Okay.
No,
But there
Corky
was a
Romano
MacGruber
wasn't
movie.
one of his.
Oh, MacGruber.
Yeah,
Oh, MacGruber, yeah.
What about Blues Brothers 2000?
Oh, yeah.
Blues
That
Brothers.
There is a sequel.
Does that count?
And we're at 9.
We're counting the
You're at
sequels.
9, double points. I'll
And
give you
we
triple
need-
points if you can get the last one, because I'd never even heard of
Triples
this
is
movie.
best. Triples is best.
Triples
too.
is best. Triples makes it
it's
safe.
It's that weird one with not Al Franken. Is it Al Franken?
Oh. Norman
Stewart?
Smiley or whatever.
Lady.
Yeah.
What is it?
Norman Smiley.
Stuart
Norman
Smiley?
Smiley's the character, but I don't know what the movie's called now.
He's the
it is
guy
Al
who-
Franken.
He's the guy who's like
Stuart Smalley?
No, he's
Isn't
the
Norman
inspirational
Smiley's
speaker
the
guy,
Muppets.
right? The guy who's
You're
like
talking about Farley?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
No,
that.
there wasn't a movie of that. But I think you're right with the Al Franken character.
Canteen Boy the movie.
It's the Al Franken one.
It is the Al Franken one, but it's called Stuart Saves His Family.
Stuart Saves His Family. Yeah.
I'll
We
give
were
us-
in the neighborhood.
I knew it was
Triples
Stuart
is best,
Smalley.
right?
Triples are best.
Sure, yeah, Triples is best.
I'm not living in a hotel room.
I'm
right
doing
now.
something here.
Right. My wife, I had a poster of her growing up. Isn't that nuts? All right. Question 2. Give me that. I'm joking.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Oh.
Taco Tuesday, as many of us have come to know, is a term used by virtually every place that sells tacos in the U.S., as well as other parts of the world. However, this wasn't always the case since Wyoming-based fast food chain Taco John's held a trademark for the term in 49 states until 2023. In which other U.S. state was the trademark not held by Taco John's because it was already registered with Gregory's Restaurant and Bar? They ended up following suit and relinquishing their own trademark for the term just 3 months later.
You know what? So I never heard of Taco John's until a friend of mine from out of state cued me in, and I was like, that sounds like the worst place in the entire
You know who tried
universe.
to trademark Taco Tuesday? LeBron James.
Oh, yeah?
He said it on an Instagram, and then he said that was his phrase now.
Wow.
And it did not
When
go
you
well
got
for him.
power.
It turns out that is not how trademark
Not
works.
how it
And
works.
actually, they probably had to sue him for it.
Yeah.
Because that's how trademark works.
He was saying it in TikToks and Instagram reels.
Well, seeing as I had never heard of Taco John's, maybe we should say Illinois. Maybe they don't hold sway here. We don't recognize John as the Taco
Do you
King.
have a Gregory's? Gregory's whatever?
No.
I don't think
it was
that's
probably one place.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Alaska or Maine or something.
Yeah, it's like Hawaii or something. Somewhere far away that's
Right.
not attached to anything else.
But yeah, let's say Illinois, because I don't have any other in on this question.
All right. Well, when you know, and sometimes you don't. This is New Jersey, actually.
Oh,
yeah,
New Jersey.
Yeah, I guess this place trademarked it in like early 1972, and Taco John's trademarked it in the rest of the country like just a few months after that.
New Jersey
but after
protecting us all from Taco John's tyranny.
Right. Taco John's is actually, so they have a lot of them in Iowa. It's actually quite good. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, my
but,
friend
you
was
know.
from Iowa, actually.
Yeah. But they're out of Wyoming. They're moving to Minneapolis. Doesn't matter. No, in
Taco John.
Taco tyranny.
We don't
and the
trust
taco
you.
tyranny.
But I guess Taco Bell was actually the one who tried to like, we're bringing Taco Tuesday back to the people by suing them and trying to get them to drop their Taco Tuesday trademark. And 2 years ago they did so. So now anyone can use it.
Hey, you know what? You know who that CEO was of Taco Bell?
Yeah. I'm familiar with his work.
I know you are.
I'm familiar with his work.
Because after he left Taco Bell, he went over to Starbucks about 2 years ago.
Chipotle first, and then he went over to Starbucks.
Now he's working on Starbucks pretty good.
Yeah,
Cut
he's
4
making-
parts. Cut 4 parts. All right. On to question 3. Dropping out of wood and hitting pavement.
Just body after body.
Just body after body. They said that to me at a dinner. All right. The coffin flopper sketch from I Think You Should Leave wouldn't exist if everyone was just buried in a Promethean casket, you know? The kind they buried Michael Jackson and Aretha Franklin in. What semi-precious solid metal are these high-end caskets made out of? The alloy in question consists primarily of copper and tin.
So copper and tin makes what? Bronze?
Bronze
I
coffin?
think that's copper and
Zinc.
brass or copper and
zinc, I think is.
Would that be
zinc?
Would it
That's
be
right.
brass then?
I think so.
Copper and something else is
A brass?
It could be tin.
A brass coffin?
I always forget which one is which.
I don't know. How strong would that be? Brass?
Brass is pretty strong.
Pretty strong. You
Okay.
drop a tuba, it'll be fine.
Make piping and stuff out of it. Yeah.
Do you like that, Mike?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. I don't have any better ends.
All right, we'll say brass.
Well, this is the third question, and as we've previously established, triples makes it safe. If you were going to win a medal and you were to get third, this
Bronze.
would be bronze, which I believe was the first thing said.
Yeah, I was rejected though, so
Sorry
that's
about
fine.
Made out of
No,
40.
It's not me.
No. It's not
Made
Jeff.
out of.
So asking
No,
questions.
I'm just asking questions here. I take no responsibility for anything. I'm just asking questions here. Welcome to the Mansphere, Jeff.
It's the only way to get popular as a podcaster, right?
Just asking questions.
Well,
Good
on
thing we
to
got triple points on that first one.
yeah. It's giving you a nice little cushion there. Question number 4. I don't want anyone to have the worst day of their job. On October 19th, 2025, the Louvre in Paris was robbed. A high-profile art heist at the Louvre in broad daylight, which was over in 7 minutes, was not on my bingo card for 2025. What type of priceless art was stolen during this heist?
Man, I've been seeing like this article all over the place, and I have not
You
clicked
didn't
on
click
it.
on it yet? This happened, what, 3 days ago?
Yeah.
They used grinding like a cutoff wheel to open up a window.
To steal what?
And they like climbed through the window and then cut open the window, and then they stole jewels of some
They
sort.
They didn't take the banana?
I think it was I feel like it was like a crown or something, because I know it had like precious stones or metals in it, right? Does that sound right?
Mike sounds like he knows.
Yeah, it I guess it's France's version of the crown jewels, because that's what I've been seeing. I actually used that as my trivia name last night. I was crown jewels for sale.
Taken directly from the decapitation basket.
Crown Run the Jewels.
And jewelry is correct.
Well done.
Yeah. I think they stole like 7 different pieces, and they tried to steal 8, but dropped one of them on the way out. I still think it's so crazy to think of like a high stakes art heist now in the middle of the day. It's so good. This will be a movie in 20 years.
Yeah, especially when, like when art heists used to happen, there was like, maybe 10,000 cameras, and now there's literally billions and billions of cameras everywhere.
At time of recording, are they still to be caught?
Oh yeah, they haven't been caught.
I don't think they've been caught yet. Yeah.
All right.
At the time of
check
recording.
Facebook Marketplace around there because they might end up.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to fence those.
Yeah, we'll see how this question ages when this comes out in 2 months, but we'll see. Question 5. And that's the night that the skeletons came to life.
I forgot about that one.
The United States has some famously haunted cities, from New Orleans to Salem. But the title of most haunted is contentious, as, quote, hauntedness is hard to quantify. Which other U.S. city, however, can also be a contender for most haunted, with origins tracing back to Treasure Island in the 16th century, significant ties to slavery and the Civil War, as well as some infamous murders, going so far as making it to the silver screen?
Ooh.
Silver screen murder.
You know what city was pretty haunted? Annapolis.
Yeah.
I went on a ghost tour, but I don't know. I don't think they really had a lot of slavery.
I mean, no.
So I remember
Maryland was a free state.
We've had this one long ago, and I remember we were like New Orleans, or Savannah.
Oh, there's a murder in Savannah.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember what we went with because we were wrong.
This is wrong.
New Orleans was in the question already.
Yeah,
okay,
it was
so
great.
that's
That helps
Georgia.
a lot.
That one's out.
So should we say Savannah?
It seems
There's
pretty
been a
haunted
murder.
in Savannah.
There have been several murders in Savannah, because it is Savannah, Georgia.
All right.
But yeah, the apparently the map, or where they get the map for Treasure Island in the book Treasure Island, is in a bar that like still exists in Savannah. They just built a much bigger building around it, and it's very small. And yeah, the silver screen stuff, that was like an Office reference, but also Midnight in the Garden of Evil, the Kevin Spacey, John Cusack, Jude Law movie.
Okay.
Yeah. And that does it.
Well, thanks to our triple score at the beginning there.
Very generous.
Because we got all of those Saturday Night Live movie questions. We ended up adding 90 points in the final, bringing us to 225. Well, how do you guys do at home? Maybe you beat us. It's possible. We had some rough ones there.
Did you say 90 points? How is that possible?
Because we had 90, and then we got one wrong, and then we got one wrong.
Are
and
you
then
giving us 30 points for each?
Yeah, that's how I'm doing it.
That's not how it works.
That's how it works.
Wait, hold on, real quick. There's a way that it works.
Yeah, you just get 10 points.
No. Because if you say there's a way that it works, it contradicts your opening statement that there are no rules.
That's true. All right, Matt, you're right. You can do whatever you want.
The real winners are the people at home.
That's right. Well, this was a great game, and we're all looking for the one who did this, and it's Taylor. So thank you to Taylor. Thank you again. You're wearing your hot dog suit. You drove in a hot dog car, and you delivered.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for letting me come on. It's always a pleasure. I love writing these very, very, very silly games, and I hope it's fun for other people too. But yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Sure. And you're also going to be doing a bonus episode with us coming up, probably shortly after this episode airs. We'll run that bonus episode as well. So keep your ears perked up for that one. Mel, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thanks so much for having me. It was really fun, as always. Appreciate you. Thanks for the game, Taylor. It was great.
Of course. And Mike, thanks again for joining us. Good to see you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, and thanks, Taylor, for the game. I'm glad I got to tell everybody I knew how many times they said in that one episode of South Park.
That's your claim to fame.
Mine's the number of members of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, so we all have our moments.
That's right. And an entity that has a lot of moments and a lot of podcasts that you can check out is Airwave Media. Go to airwavemedia.com. Check out Curated by Chance, The Film Vault, and
Bro History.
Sure. or who arted.
Who
which is
arted? Always who arted.
Our favorite one to shout out. Yeah. So go to airwavemedia.com. Check out those other great podcasts. And that'll be all for us. Once again, I want to thank our guests. Thank you, Matt, Jeff. No thanks at all to Neil.
No thanks to Neil.
Couldn't be bothered.
Boo, Neil.
But I'm sure he'll see you next time on Triviality. Bye-bye now.